Physical activity intervention for chronic diseases, Parkinson's disease, created by Lauren Cummings. What is Parkinson's disease? Well, it's been around for a very long time, so we have a lot of history on the disease. From one of the earliest definitions of the disease we get, it is an involuntary tremulous motion with lessened muscular power, in parts not in action, and even when supported with a propensity to bend the trunk forwards and to pass from a walking to a running pace, the senses and intellects being uninjured. Why and how do people get this disease? Well, in a more modernized and more modern way of saying the disease is a progressive neurodegenerative disease. So it progresses slowly as small clusters of duction of a critical neurotransmitter called dopamine, a chemical responsible for transmitting messages to parts of the brain that coordinate muscle movement. It can't be reversed, and at least 500,000 people, in the U.S. currently have the disease. And the cause is actually unknown. They don't really have an exact answer for why people do get this, but some links have been linked to pesticides, and they don't have enough research on it, and it would take a long time and a lot of specifics to find a root to the disease, and that's why even now we do not know. So why did I choose yoga? Well, I figured that because it is a mind and body connection with the disease, that yoga would be a great intervention for rehabilitation and preventatives and treatments. So, in some of my mainstream sources, I found that they basically said that people who exercise daily, and mainly people that vigorously exercise, will probably have a less of a chance of developing Parkinson's disease. And then leading up to my specific point of study is yoga. That also research also supports that practicing yoga can manage Parkinson's disease, and we're going to figure out how. So another mainstream source I found was healthline.com. They had a lot of different poses that are beneficial for people with Parkinson's. So anywhere from mountain pose to corpse pose. We have all kinds of different poses that will help to support posture and flexibility, even muscle movement. So preventions and interventions. So more from my mainstream sources, I found that yoga was researched and concluded to improve functional mobility, balance, lower limb strength, flexibility, posture, mood, and sleep quality. People with Parkinson's disease that practice yoga twice a week were seen to have reduced blood pressure and tremors, and also improving lung capacity. And this is probably because yoga is one of the basic fundamentals of yoga is breathing, and they also incorporate mind and body with breathing. So I could see how lung capacity is improved with yoga. So on to my more specific study. For my peer-reviewed sources was on a study conducted with Hatha Yoga, which is a very basic yoga. It is the basis of all other yoga practices. They have three fundamental qualities, which is posture, diaphragmatic breathing, and meditation. These three components include stretching and prolonged physical postures, which lengthen major muscle groups and activate muscles and receptors, ligaments, joints, and this leads to improved physical strength and flexibility. So the objective was to examine the functional changes in motor function, balance control, and posture stability, and freezing of gait that occur following an 8-week yoga intervention. So that was the study in general. So the results were all beneficial. Individuals who completed the yoga intervention had significant motor function improvements, and individuals who completed the yoga intervention also improved balance-related functions. Another big thing that they wanted to see with the study was if they would reduce fall risk in individuals, which they actually did find that these people that participated in the study were at less risk of fall after the study in comparison to before the start of it. So that shows that the balance and all of these different components really matter to somebody with PD because these are basic functions that they can't do because of this disease prohibiting them. So this helps to kind of relax their muscles and train their muscles and have them feel more in control. But as the results of this study indicate that even on sensitive measures, yoga may improve functioning in the areas. So this study actually proves that basically anyone can benefit from yoga, whether you have a disease or not. You're going to benefit because it improves your balance, it improves your posture. Especially now in the modern world, we're always hunched over, and yoga is a really good way to exercise spiritually for your mind and your body. And I think that that's why that yoga is such a good intervention for this disease.